Okay, so here's the thing. Apparently, if you say that it's okay for children to be watching, then there is no chat allowed. So right now I'm talking to no one. Meg's taking the dog out. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting some people. So if you say that the stream is allowed for children or is child friendly, then you can't chat at all. So it's up and running now. So everything. So type in the chat if you're in and say, I mean, you don't have to say who you are, but you can if you want, so that we know that there are people listening and hanging out with us. I'm not seeing anything in the chat though.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. We got one person watching. So yeah, I don't know. This is something that's definitely something new for all of us. We're trying to figure this out. You know, hopefully you guys are having fun. You know, making the best of quarantine. So that's been cool. So yeah. So basically, kind of if you're just coming on now, or you know, if you're watching this video later, basically, kind of what we're going to be doing here is I'm going to pray, and then we're not going to really talk for a little bit, but we're kind of just going to field questions from the chat. So I know if you guys have any questions, just throw your questions in the chat, and Meg and I will try and answer them. They can be questions about Meg and I. They could be questions about, you know, they can be questions about spiritual things. They can be questions about our house, about our dog, about whatever. We're just trying to kind of make the best of this time and allow, you know, a little bit of time for us to connect, because it could be a long time that we aren't able to meet together. So I'm going to pray, and then we'll jump in. Hopefully we'll have some more people hopping on and some more questions. So Lord, thank you for this time. I pray that this time would just be a great experience for us, Lord. As crazy as things are outside, Lord, I pray that we would use this time to glorify you, Lord. We'd use this time to really just make the best of it, Lord. Maybe that's talking to our friends. Maybe that's spending time in your word. Maybe that's in prayer. Maybe it's reaching out to people who we know are hurting, Lord. But we pray that you would just help us to make the most of all this time that we're spent indoors or away from people. I pray for the people that have been affected. I pray that you would help them to have speedy recoveries. You give them peace, Lord. I know that they're probably scared and they don't know what's going on, Lord. And I know there's a lot of people that are really afraid. And I pray that you would just give peace to our country, give peace to our world, Lord, as we look to kind of figure out what it looks like to live in the midst of kind of this pandemic, Lord. We love you, and we are excited for what you have in store for us in the coming weeks and months, Lord. And we're looking forward to how you're going to help us connect. In your precious name, Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Oh, we got someone in the chat. Someone's hitting hello. Who is that? At My For Life. Am I Michigan for Life? I'm probably getting that right.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. So you guys can type in the chat if you see down below. Like I said, ask Meg and I any questions. Oh, it's Emma Delkin. Hey! What's going on? Yeah, so like I said, before you guys hopped on the stream, before I prayed, basically it's just going to be questions, hangouts, kind of with Meg and I. You guys can ask us any questions. You can ask us questions about our personal life. You can ask us questions about our house, about our dog, about spiritual things. If you guys have questions, you don't have to say who you are. I mean, Emma is awesome, so we love having her say who she is. But if you're, you might not be comfortable with saying who you are with the questions, but we'll try and answer them to the best of our ability, because we wanna spend time with you guys. So type in the chat, what is your favorite activity that you've done so far in quarantine?
Ooh, look, we got a like and
Yeah, we
subscribe,
got a like
everybody.
and subscribe. Emma, you said sleep?
You deserve it.
Yeah. You how much have you slept? How many hours?
Armpit hair. Put that away.
Put what away?
Your armpit hair.
Armpit.
This is the church.
This is the church. What? Someone else? We have 4 people watching, so other people type in chat. What is your favorite thing, or link your favorite meme?
Hours.
You slept 15 hours?
That's good. Good mouse.
Can we trade? I will trade. I would love to sleep 15 hours. Oh, Caden Lash is in the chat too. Look at that. Not much. There's not much to do. Have you guys been playing? I don't know. Is there any video games you guys are playing right now? Meg and I just play the same video game like over and over again. So, have you guys watched any movies? Any movies? Any movie recommendations for Meg and I?
You're asking like a million questions.
Well, hey,
we're
trying to keep the chat moving, Meg's gonna get our dog so you guys can see. He'll get the big views.
Come on.
Frozen 2. Actually, Emma, Meg and I just watched Frozen 2 today. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was kind of scary how realistic. Oh my gosh, here in comes my wife with the dog.
Hello. Live stream.
Chief, you're famous.
He hates this.
You can tell by his ears being back. He's like, you're just using me for publicity. But
he hears the geese.
There's geese outside, and Chief has bad experiences with the geese, and this is a mess. So
look, we got another viewer just because
we're up to
of Chief.
5. Up to 5 viewers, guys. I'm so proud. This is definitely very different than like being in front of you guys. Because if I was in front of you guys, I'd be able to like read your facial expressions and be like, "Wow, oh, we lost a viewer. Look at that." That's the daunting thing. Oh, Dakota's here. Hi. It's like because when I'm in the crowd or when I'm like speaking to you guys in person, I'm like, oh, what I just said was like really cringeworthy or like really youth pastory. And now I have no idea. So I have to rely on my heart. And my heart does not lead me true when it comes to these things. Because a lot of times I say really stupid things. So
weird.
This is definitely very weird. But I'm glad you guys are here. So I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Someone type in the chat what's a topic you want us to talk about. Now we wait. Who's the first one to say it?
For the new viewer.
I know. We're up to 7. Here we go. Are we gonna go on a missions trip soon? I really want to go on one before the senior year ends. Yeah, we were actually planning on going on a missions trip this summer, but things kind of fell through. So we will definitely be trying to do that. If not this summer, then next summer for sure. Kind of everything, obviously, with coronavirus has like thrown things for a loop. So if you guys haven't heard, High School All Nighter is canceled, or it's not canceled. It's moved back. So we're trying to figure out what exactly we are going to do with all the events over the summer, let alone just mission trips. But you guys have heard me talk about mission trips a lot. Mission trips are like one of my heartbeats and lifebloods. We have done missions for a long time. My sister is a missionary, or working to be a missionary. She's over in Australia, so she's training to be a missionary right now. So yes, we will be going on a mission trip. Do not worry. And welcome to the stream, Allison Denman. You guys are also bold. Were you planning to go on this trip? We were planning to do one in Detroit this summer.
With one that his dad runs, Detroit Love.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Yeah, so we're gonna work with some inner city kids down there. I know it's not like a big overseas trip, but one of the things I like to remember and I like to constantly talk about is remembering that mission trips aren't necessarily vacations. So sometimes like the most beautiful and amazing place, or like the flashy place, isn't always the place to go. Sometimes mission trips happen. Or like missions are important right kind of around where we live. And so, yeah, Detroit's close, but there's a lot of really hurting people in Detroit that need the gospel. And so we were looking at going there this summer, but who knows what is in store for next summer, after the whole thing go on with the summer. Emma says, when are we going to have Bible study again? I'm not sure 100%. So we're trying to wait it out. But I would say for the next couple weeks, you guys can expect us to kind of be doing this kind of same thing. So we'll be on the stream. We'll be doing stuff like this. And hopefully, we're trying to set up a bunch of different things. So hopefully we're going to have like some games that we'll be doing via stream. Like if you guys know like Jackbox games, we're trying to figure out some ways that we can rig that up together. So you guys aren't just sitting at home
watching him.
Yeah, watching me cough. I do not have the virus, guys, just so you know. I have a sinus infection. So I went to the doctor. They cleared me. But yeah, we're gonna have some things, so it's not just you guys sitting and watching us the whole time, and so you guys can hang out. If you guys I don't know. I don't think a lot of you guys are gamers, but if you guys play any video games and you want to play with Meg and I, link us up, send us the link, send us the game. We'll get it. We will play. I love Jack. What's your favorite Jackbox game, Allison?
Okay, don't wait for her to answer.
Oh yeah. So now, I have to ask it. I have to remember I have to ask the question and then move on and then wait for the response. So
yeah.
No, but if you guys have any video games, like send links to us. We're gonna set up a personal Discord that we can all play video games in. I don't know if you guys are like Xbox gamers, PC gamers, or if you're a PlayStation gamer. That's so sad. There's one we play with the ski team, but I don't know what it's called. What's your favorite Jackbox game?
I don't even remember what they're called.
I like the drawing one. It's called Drawful. Basically, they give you a prompt, and it's like something weird. And you have to draw it, and then each person's drawing comes up on the screen, and you have to write what you think is the title. And then they put all the titles up on the screen with the right one, and then everyone has to pick which one they think is right, and you get a point if people pick your title and it's wrong, and you get points if you pick the right one. So I like
really that one that's like the quizzes where it's like you each come up with your own answer.
Yeah. That one is.
I don't remember what it's called. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Mark. Well, no, it's the meme. Oh, hi, Mark.
I didn't know.
What other questions you guys? What other questions you guys got? What are other things you want to talk about? Caden said there's not much to do, but then Caden's not typing in the chat anymore, so apparently something must have happened.
Oh.
Called out via YouTube Live. That's even more of a call out. We're up to 7 viewers. We're gonna be the new. I don't even know who the big streamers are right now. That's how out of connect I am.
Out of connect. I'm so out of connect.
Yeah, I'm so out of.
This is weird. Give him like a prompt.
Like what?
I don't know. Something.
Everyone has a writing prompt.
What were you going to teach about today?
Today was one of the sayings from the cross. But do we want to? I don't know. Do we want to do
It's
that?
your stream. I don't care.
I'm just trying to go with the flow. We're trying to spend time together. Well, this weekend my room got
That's
cleaned.
good.
Emma, good job. What other questions? Someone ask us a question. It doesn't even have to be. Just ask us like a personal question. It doesn't have to be a spiritual question. Ask us a
Q&A.
question. Yeah, it's not. It's more than just a Q&A about specific things. Ask us a question that we can answer and that we can elaborate on. Where's your dog? He's in the other room. Meg just picked him up and he tried to run away. Chief, come here.
I'll get him.
I don't know where he is, but
He was saying
he's coming now.
looking out the window.
Yeah,
He's
good question, but we need more.
Hello.
Do you like Dino chicken nuggets? There's the.
Yes, I do.
No, do you like Dino chicken nuggets or regular chicken nuggets better?
Me?
Yeah,
Regular. Sorry.
And then Dakota asked you, so do you come here often?
Yes.
Yes. Amazing.
He hates me for picking him up.
Yeah, he does. He just enjoyed watching.
Frozen 2.
No, what was the one we just watched?
Because of Winn-Dixie.
Because of Winn-Dixie. That's what we've been doing today. We've been just going through Disney Plus, going through movies. So, yeah. What are some other questions you guys got? Would you rather? I'll ask a question.
What?
Would you rather sweat cheese, or would you rather have glow in the dark arm hair, or like body hair?
Okay,
Sweat cheese or glow in the dark arm hair?
Hi.
Type it in the chat. It's hard to know how far ahead we are of everyone.
We're not that far.
Not that far.
No.
Cheese. What kind of cheese would you like to sweat if you could sweat?
Oh my.
Sweat cheese, glow in the dark arm hair, says Kaden. We got 2 for cheese, 1 for glow in the dark arm hair.
Look at cheese.
Bum, bum, bum. What kind of cheese would you want to sweat? I would want to sweat like, I don't know. You have to be careful though. If I know Emma, you would eat the cheese, but if you sweat the cheese, you have to be careful because if it melts, that's gonna get really grody. Or like you're gonna have a melted cheese in your shoes, melty cheese armpits, melty neck cheese.
It's on my armpits. Stop embarrassing me on the live stream.
But the glow in the dark arm hair would be bad too. Eat it with a pretzel. That's really gross. I guess it wouldn't be like. Would you get BO or would you just always smell like cheese, like dirty cheese?
It's your question.
No, that's what I'm asking. I'm elaborating on said question. Would you rather have to you could not whisper any single time that you spoke? You had to scream it, like just yell. Or would you rather like fart and burp at the most awkward times? Like literally when it was the most awkward, you'd have to fart and burp.
Not be able to whisper.
You would rather just yell all the time?
Yes, because that's kind of what I already do for the most part. So no different.
What does the chat say, guys? Scream words. Yeah, Emma, you pretty much always scream words though too. Let's be real. Not yell. So you'd rather fart? Fart and burp at the most inopportune times?
Like you're in like a meeting or like in class.
Or, someone's like crying because they just lost their friend and then you're like, just the wettest fart. I was going to do it and I'm like, no, I'm trying to think of what's the wettest possible fart that you could do.
All right.
I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. There goes Allison in the chat. I wonder. I'm gonna say something in the chat.
Like wet fart.
I don't know.
Not whisper. Caden would rather wet fart.
No, he'd rather not whisper. So he'd rather yell.
Oh.
I just typed in farts
Mhm.
because farts is funny.
I feel like I should put this.
I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? What if someone random was in the chat? There probably is someone random in the chat. Who knows? We got 8 people in the chat. There could be 3 people that we know and 5 strangers.
Keep making words. I'm not.
I think Meg's
I'm gonna put it
recording.
on Instagram so
okay.
people know we're doing live.
Yeah, text or type your questions in the chat. Like I said, if you're just tuning in now, we're doing a Q&A. We're just answering questions. Cal Matrix. This is my Meg. This is my wife Meg, and my name is Justin. But Cal Matrix, I know that you are Mark, so I'm not gonna say your last name because it's the internet. But yeah, if you guys have questions about Meg and I, questions about life, questions about anything, spiritual questions, then we will do our best to answer them. So shoot them in the chat. We want to know. We want to know what you want to know. Boom, bam, wham,
It
bam.
can literally be anything.
Yeah, it can be anything. We are we're excited. We're excited to be doing this, and hopefully, this is a great time. This is a great way for you guys to engage your friend. Is the all-nighter still on at this point? So I just got word today that it's not going to be happening at the original time. So it's not going to be happening this coming weekend. We're going to be moving it. I do not know when to, but I would not expect the near future. So I know it stinks, but obviously we can't just get like a million people together and go hang out because we will all get sick, and that will not be good. And I don't want to have to wear a hazmat suit because that would be crazy.
Hey, I can watch him.
Where is he?
He's just over at the window.
Sorry, my dog is distracting me. He climbs up on the bench and looks out the window. What are some other questions you guys got? Ask away.
They can literally just.
They can be would you rather questions. They can be spiritual questions.
They can just be about us.
It is Corona time. No, it's not. We're trying to douse Corona time for sure. What are other things in the chat? Let's see some other stuff. What are some other things that you guys got going on?
What are you doing?
I'm checking the other ones. Ooh, Keaton's got 21 people watching.
Keaton's more popular than us.
I know. Guys, get all your friends.
Get them on. We need to beat Keaton.
The question from Caden, when will it be over? When will what be over? When will everything? Chicken nugget lover. Wow.
Billy Bob Joe. Lazy butt Joe.
Do you believe chicken nuggets are real? Yes, of course we believe chicken nuggets are real for sure.
It's my favorite food.
Yeah. We have 3. We've stocked up on the chicken nuggets. All right. We braved the stores, fought the people. Caden, coronavirus. When do I think it will be over? I don't know. Well, right now, everything is saying like the beginning of April. So like the NBA was said 30 days from like yesterday, and the school Meg is working at said that they will be closed till April 6th. And I think kind of the thing that everyone's looking to reassess during this time is like, when is it going to be over? And I think the date that kind of everyone's looking at is like early April. So yeah, well, I mean,
we have one bag of toilet paper.
We have one bag of toilet paper. We went looking for it and nothing. and we're not the type of people that want to fight anyone. Okay, so it's really boring having to do everything inside. Well, I don't think you do. You live in like a place with a lot of people? I don't think you have to be inside. I mean, if you want to be inside, I can. You should read some books. You should. I don't
Come
know.
walk, Chief.
Yeah, you can come over. We'll figure out time. You guys can come over to the house, hang out. That would be fun. Well, maybe you're not allowed to hang out.
Yeah,
at our
I was
house.
gonna
We
say,
don't want
maybe
you to
then.
get corona, but we don't have corona, so we'll figure it out. Dollar store STP, I think that's desperate times though. That's like
Wow.
it is. Dollar store TP is desperate times.
Yeah, let me put on this.
Buy toilet paper from Amazon. Amazon is out of toilet paper. What other questions you guys have? Shoot us more questions. We want to know. Costco. Oh, we don't have a Costco card. We almost went to Sam's Club, but then we heard people were getting crazy there, so we didn't want to do that. What are some other questions you guys have for us? Go to a hotel and take their toilet paper.
Whoa.
Wow, look at you. Do you think? I'm not sure I would want to stay in a hotel though. You know, things are getting a little crazy. Chicken nugget lover Billy Bob Joe. Would you rather the aliens make first contact be robotic or organic? Probably
Organic.
Yeah, probably organic. Just because
What's that one? There's like this whole book about it.
War of the Worlds.
Yeah. And they're organic in War of the Worlds.
Yeah, and the thing that actually saves the human race is germs. So who knows? The coronavirus could save us from aliens in the future. So I just feel like robots would be a lot harder to kill.
Robots are smart.
Well, I'm smart and I'm organic.
I said.
Are you saying that I'm not as smart as a robot? Because I am. Hi. Would you say people are overreacting about the virus, or is it all precautionary? I don't know. So, I think people that are like fighting and that are getting like super angry and upset, like in stores and stuff, are overreacting. But I think that's overreacting in general. Like that's not how you should treat anything. So, like for instance, I was at Rite Aid and people were like fighting over toilet paper in the store and stuff. So I think like that's obviously overreacting. But with the stuff that's going on, like people closing things down, oh, that's
no,
tough.
just
with the stuff that is closing down. I don't know. Like I think it's wise. It's I think it helps stop the spread and it helps protect people who are like, especially like in bigger families for sure. Like, because, with us, it doesn't really affect us as much because if I came home from work or Meg came home and she had it, like we're younger people, it wouldn't necessarily affect us as much. But if you live with your grandparents or you had a big family and you came home and got it, your whole family gets it, and your grandparents get it, or your aunts and uncles or whatever, that can be really, really dangerous and detrimental. And so I think the biggest thing that they're just trying to prevent is that mass kind of contact, which I think is smart, and it keeps places from like we know a couple people who are working in the hospital, and the hospitals are crazy right now. And part of it is people coming in just like afraid that they have it and they don't. But a lot of it is people coming in and they don't have enough tests, or they don't have this and that and this. And so they're trying to make sure that like places can have a bunch of time to be able to handle that, and that people who end up having it can get treatment. And so I think a lot of the precautions that are being taken are wise, even though they may seem like a little bit extreme to us. I think that they are important. There's a lot of people that don't have toilet paper. I'm sorry for you. You've been practicing cornhole. That's good. I need to start practicing. Meg and I should get one in the house. We can play. Justin, can I shower in hand sanitizer? I don't think so. I don't think showering in hand sanitizer is necessarily good for you because it kills all the germs, yes, but some germs are good for you. Some bacteria is good for you. So if you kill it all, you might just end up in a world of hurt. When can I watch the dog? I don't know. Emma, I don't know when you can come watch the dog. When can you? What other questions you guys got? That was a good question, Weston. What other questions you guys got? Ask away. Anything you like. We are rapid fire answering, but we don't have questions for rapid fire. So ask us rapid fire questions.
We don't have the ammunition.
We need the ammunition so we can start rapid firing. Give it to us. What Beyblade is the best? Meg?
Black.
There's your answer, black. I used to be the best Beyblade.
I have not seen I Still Believe yet.
No, what is that?
Bacon.
Bacon, definitely
Favorite
over
animal,
sausage. Cow. Favorite animal? The bear, definitely.
Can I be the quote aunt? The fun aunt?
I don't know.
We're not even thinking about kids
we're
right
not
now.
Thinking about
So.
kids, guys. Let's stray away from those questions. All right, more rapid fire questions. I like it. We just had a bunch. I don't really know what I Still Believe is. We should have.
It's that movie that just came out.
Wow,
it's a Christian movie.
No.
I Still Believe, but it's like a love story.
We want to see Onward.
We were gonna see Onward.
And then I got sick. Not with the sickness.
Sinus infection.
If you would have, Meg, what would your superpower be?
I already know yours. Teleportation.
Teleportation is the most best. Hair.
What?
Wow.
What superpower would it be? You know, like transmutation,
like changing
your shape. Oh, shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter.
That's probably what I would do because you can literally do anything. If I wanted to fly, shapeshift into something that can fly. If I want to be really fast, shapeshift into something that can be really fast. If I want to be strong, shapeshift into
You know
something
who
really
doesn't
strong.
need any of those abilities? Someone with teleportation. Why? I don't need to fly. Don't need to go fast. Don't need to be strong.
But there's only so many people you can help out with teleportation. You know,
like who? Exactly.
Like
you can help everyone.
No, you can't.
Favorite superhero?
My cousin.
Justin, my cousin thinks that you can get coronavirus by talking over the phone. Does he need mental help? I don't say mental help, but that is not the case. Favorite superhero? Mine is Shazam. Is the Corona-19 bad? Yes, it is. I mean, it's bad if you have a compromised immune system, which is a lot of people. So it's regular symptoms, but you have a lot of respiratory distress, which is not good.
And it just depends. It mostly depends on your age too. Like the older you are.
Would you rather be forced to dance every time you heard music, or be forced to sing along anytime you heard? Forced to sing along, 100%.
Yes.
Do a flip. Favorite Star Wars character?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I mean, Darth Maul's up there for sure. Darth Maul. I like Han Solo a lot, especially in the new movie. Groot's not favorite. Star Wars.
That's Guardians of the Galaxy, Emma.
Jeez. What other questions you guys got? Shoot more questions, more questions, more questions. Yes, thank you, my favorites as well. Boom, bam, clap, clap. Let's go.
I just did the clap.
Yeah, boom.
Hey, big dog.
Oh, Nate O'Connor in the chat.
Hey, Nate.
Cap or Tony?
Tony.
Cap. What if I got the corona? If I got coronavirus, I would.
He'd be fine. I would not be fine.
Yeah, I would have to segregate myself in a part of the house, and I would just play video games a lot of the time and make sure. But I'm a pretty hardy guy. so I would be okay.
You don't
Uh,
know. Flash. Favorite actor?
Flash, definitely over Arrow.
Emilia Clarke.
My favorite actor,
But that's
Keanu
because-
Reeves, hands down. Like I said, guys, so just to, for those of you who are still getting on and joining us or whatever, if you guys are playing any video games, you guys are, streaming and watching stuff, if you guys are watching any movies or TV shows, put them in the chat, message them, text Meg and I. We want to know what you guys are watching. We're going to set up like a Discord and stuff. So if you want to play video games with us, you can play video games. We play a lot of video games. One of the ones we play a lot is League of Legends. It's free. If you guys want to try it out, you can play. We can hang out.
Goon Squad.
Yeah,
Hey,
Pat and Nate O'Connor in here. So, but right now we're just kind of doing a Q&A. So if you guys have questions, shoot it in the chat. So we got a couple more.
Okay. So favorite video game, League of Legends.
Yeah,
by far.
I like World of Warcraft a lot too. Is up there.
Yeah, but it's not.
But we play a lot of League of Legends. Do you guys have any hidden talents?
Minifigures.
Meg can sing. So if you haven't heard Meg sing, but we're not gonna have her sing. I'm not gonna put her on the spot. But Meg's also just started painting miniature figurines for Dungeons and Dragons, which has been fun. My hidden talents. What can I do? That's
hidden talent.
Hidden
every talent he can use.
I'm really good at dunking on Caden in basketball, so just ask him about that. I don't know. So,
favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie of all time. I really like the movie We Were Soldiers. But I also like
of all time.
Yeah, that's up there.
But you don't watch it that often.
What movie are you thinking of then?
For you?
Yeah.
John Wick.
Oh yeah, I like John Wick a lot. It's very violent though. Maybe you shouldn't watch it.
Viewers' discretion advised.
Yeah, viewers' discretion advised.
Lord of the Rings.
We should have a group FaceTime. Well, that's
Smart idea.
We'll work on doing that. We're gonna have Discord open so we can go hang out in Discord. So
Discord's just audio chat. It's like a group phone call.
You can do video too, though.
Yeah, but it just basic.
But we'll invite you. So if you guys want to go and download Discord, it's free.
PUBG. So the first time I ever played PUBG, I didn't find any weapons. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
I didn't find any weapons or anything in PUBG. For those of you that don't know, you have to have a weapon and you have to like find it when you fall down and then you try to kill each other and whatever. And I couldn't find one. And I made it to like 5th place without a weapon out of like 100 people my first time. And it was really awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And that's when he knew he had to marry me.
For sure. How did you meet? We met.
Don't answer this fast. Take your nice little time.
Wow. We met in the school cafeteria, and Meg was talking about wrestling, and I yelled
because I said that I thought wrestling was a sport because somebody asked me my favorite sport. She said wrestling, and then he overheard me saying.
And I was just trying to be a jerk, so I yelled that it wasn't a sport, just to try and debate with her. Then we started talking, and that's how that's been going. How long have we been together? Like 3 years now?
3.5.
3.5 years?
No song.
With the League
League of Legends is not sad. It's a strategy game.
It's super fun. If you try it, you'd like it. Did Justin look better with or without the beard, and why?
With. Because that's how I met him. And I hadn't really seen him without a beard until he shaved it that one time for you guys. Well, actually, no, there was another time that he clipped it really short, but like full on shaved. And I said he looked like a naked mole rat when he's baby face.
If you had a Star Wars Force ability, just one, what would it be? Probably. Man, that's a tough one. Probably like seeing the future.
I would never want to see the future. Because then you could see when people like died, and I wouldn't want to know that. I'd want to be able to like open things, just to freak people out.
Okay, nice.
Like move things.
What platform do you prefer gaming? Well, we game on a lot of platforms. We have a Switch, we have a Xbox One, but we prefer playing on PC because PC you can do everything on. Is marching band a sport? It depends on how you would define it. Like there are marching band competitions, so I'd say those competitions would be sport like. But if you're talking just halftime show, then I would say no. Do you think golf is a sport? Yes. Is dance a sport? It depends. Like I said, if you're going to a competition, if it's competitive, if you're going to competitions for it, it is a sport because you are going against someone. It is a competition. But if it is, if you're just doing it, like if you're just golfing to hang out, just you, that's not really a sport. It's an activity.
Is a sport. It has sports in the name.
All right, what are some other questions? Rapid fire, rapid fire. We were on it and then we started to drop off. Ugh, cough. Other questions. They don't have to just be. It can be about anything. It can be about spiritual things. You can be at. You can ask anything. We are trying to answer things to the best of our ability. Give us hard questions. Supergirl or Superman? Superman. Do you think
Superman.
Baby Today is actually today?
Don't know that.
I don't know what that is. Favorite card game?
We called our card game Egyptian Rat Slap, but I know that's not the official title, but that one I really
We called it Egyptian Rat Race. So I like that. How many games have you completed? A lot. A ridiculous amount of games. A lot. Yoda. Oh, do you think Baby Yoda
is actually Yoda? Yeah.
Yeah, probably not. Why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know. Do you know any good churches in West Virginia? No, I don't, but I can get you connected with some. If you message me, can you message me and then I will find you somewhere in West Virginia? Can you throw cards? No, I can't. Do a hair reveal.
It's a mess.
Beautiful.
Hair reveal.
My wife thought that was really funny.
It was funny.
What are some other questions? Throw some more questions, guys. We are waiting on the chat. Have you ever played Team Fortress 2? I have played it, but it's been a while. Elkins, West Virginia. All right, I will write that down. And I
think it's time.
Oh, it's fine. We can keep going. We got some. Elkins,
do you play Minecraft? No. I only do when I have to like babysit and the kids want me to play. Justin doesn't play Minecraft.
I want to play Minecraft, but it costs money. What is your favorite sci-fi novel? That's a very specific question. I don't really read sci-fi novels. I read fantasy novels. So my favorite one is called Into the Labyrinth. It's really good. Or the Spellslinger series. Did Hugh Jackman play Wolverine better than Robert Downey Jr. play Iron Man? Yes. 100%. It's going to be really hard for them to ever make a movie about Wolverine ever again.
Yeah, that's true.
What other questions you guys got? What is your favorite game? Well, my favorite game,
like board game.
Well, we can answer. So, video game would be League of Legends or World of Warcraft. Board game / tabletop game. We play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. So, we're just a bunch of nerds. So that's how it goes.
You also like Settlers of Catan.
Yeah, we like Settlers of Catan. I like San Juan. If you've ever played that too. What about you?
I'm not a big board game person. I like D&D. I don't know. I like playing Call of Duty with my sisters, but I don't play that a lot. I don't know.
Yeah. If you can meet one actor, who would it be? I would meet Keanu Reeves probably.
Amelia Clark.
But
Meme review.
we're not gonna do a meme review. Maybe we'll do one next week for like 5 minutes, and then we'll do other things. All right, other questions.
Sue Marvel.
Other questions. We also are gonna be after this. We're gonna go stream on Twitch. We'll be streaming video games. So if you guys wanna come hang out with us on Twitch and watch us play video games and watch me dominate some kids, I will be doing that. Meg will also be dominating some kids. So, my favorite Nintendo 64 game, NFL Blitz, hands down, or Super Smash Bros, or Excitebike 64, or
Okay, you can't have like 5 favorites.
man, there's so many. How do you do? We do good. We do good.
Okay.
But what other questions we got? More questions.
You know, they can be about other things.
We should go weed bowling sometime. All right. Well, favorite. I didn't really play GameCube that much. That was when I kind of fell out.
I had a SpongeBob game on GameCube that I liked.
I'm on my floor. Good. We're at our table.
Laughing? On the floor laughing?
What other questions you guys got? Shoot. Someone ask a spiritual question. Let's get spiritual with this.
Okay, now it's gonna go.
Yeah, now no one's gonna say anything. So like, I don't want to ask anything. Why do I have a Jawa screaming for my ringtone? Because I
listen to his when I text him.
I hate most ringtones, and I think that one's bearable. But this is Meg's ringtone.
Wait, I gotta text him now.
Waiting. So boom, bam. That's Meg's. She's got the R2 screaming. All right. Here we got some. How many siblings do you have? I have one sister.
I have 4 sisters.
Okay.
No brothers.
What's your favorite verse, Meg? What's your favorite?
You go ahead first.
My favorite verse is Psalm 118:22. It is the stone the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone. It's them writing about Jesus before. So how we rejected Jesus, we rejected him as our savior, and put him up on a cross, and then but he's become the cornerstone of our lives, and we reject him every day with sin. But somehow he still makes himself the cornerstone of our lives because he gives us grace and love and care. So, Meg, what about you?
Mine is 1 Kings 19:12, just because it's just about kind of God comes to Elijah, and it's Elijah.
Mm-hmm.
It is in that part?
Yeah.
I always mix it up with him and Moses, but yeah, he goes up because he's looking for what God's call in his life is. And he's it's right after he does this big miracle, with other gods versus God kind of thing. And so he's used to God coming down in these big, powerful ways. But in 1 Kings 19:12, he goes up to the same mountain that Moses goes up to when Moses makes the 10 Commandments. And he's asking God what he's supposed to do next. And God sends a fire and a hurricane and a storm. And his call's not in any of those. And God comes to him in a still small voice.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not used to hearing God and seeing God in that way. And so sometimes I think it just kind of reminds me that God doesn't always come to me in the way that I expect him to be.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just special to see God humbling him just in the way that he would even tell him his next move for him. And so God's just kind of constantly humbling us. So
yeah,
it's a small synopsis.
Yeah.
Just trying to go fast.
Favorite book of the Bible?
Psalms.
I like Job a lot and Nehemiah. Job is really good for me because it helps remind me that I'm a lot smaller than I think, and I sometimes struggle with pride. How do you stay strong in your walk with God in college? That one's really tough. It's hard moving away to a new place and trying to stay connected with the Lord when you're trying to connect with new people in general. The biggest way is you have to be aware of yourself. So you have to know, I'm tending to do this. So for instance, like my first year of college, I wasn't really aware of how I was acting or the way that I was interacting with people, and my walk with the Lord was a mess because um, I thought I could just coast through. I was at a Bible college too. Like I thought I could just coast through college and just my relationship with the Lord would kind of like figure itself out. And I didn't realize that the people that I was surrounding myself with weren't making me a better follower of Christ, even though that they were studying to like become pastors and stuff. They were not helping me follow Christ better. And so I had to look to intentionally surround myself with people who would push me to, know Christ. Like one of my best friends in the world, he was one of my groomsmen, was my roommate, and we could not be more opposite people a lot of times. But I realized that he was someone who would call me out when I was doing dumb things and would help push me to fix my relationship with Christ. And so I would keep him around constantly because I knew he would help me to be a better Christian. So it's finding people around you who have the courage and who will call you to be a better Christian and a better a better person in your walk with Christ. So I don't know. Do you have anything to add to that?
That was a good answer.
Yeah,
So.
I would, and then
Okay.
like obviously get involved in the church, but that's definitely some stuff. Let's do the books by one in order and chat. No,
Is it stealing if it doesn't belong to anyone, including business and company?
I don't know what you mean by that. Like if you find $1 on the side of the road, how many miles have you drove on your car? I think we've put a lot on there. I don't know how many. Like I want to say like we probably put like 26,000 miles on it in the last year. Do you have to go to Bible college to work in the church? No. I know a lot of people who work in church who didn't go to Bible college.
Mhm.
I think it definitely helps. Like, but some people don't know that they're called to ministry before they're in college or when they're in college. Like for instance, Kyle Wendell, who is the student director in. Well, I mean, Caden, you know him; he's your cousin, but he's the student director in Grand Blanc, and he didn't go to college at all, and he does a fantastic job. Ministry has to do with your heart for people and your call from the Lord, and so just making sure you're praying and getting through that. What is your dream car? What's your dream car, Meg?
I don't know cars well enough to really have a dream car, unfortunately.
Minivan is mine, or a truck, but it doesn't really matter. I don't really think about cars. We don't think about that. We think about video games and the Lord, but the Lord first. What do you do if your mom and dad give you two different answers to the same question? Well, it depends on, are you asking them to do something? You should probably just follow the one that is the most conservative. So like if your mom tells you, no, you can't have food, and your dad tells you you can, you probably shouldn't have food. But I don't know, like if they give you differing opinions, that's okay. People are just different. And so you have to work out like who you agree with in your opinions on that. What other questions, guys? Other questions. What time is it? We got a little bit more time.
It took us like 15 minutes to get this up and rolling, so.
Yeah. What are some other questions? Rapid fire. Keep them coming. We are getting some good questions. Boom, boom, bam. We're having a good time here on the stream. This is gonna be fun. Like I said, let us know what games you're playing. Mark, what are you playing PUBG on? Your phone? Or are you playing on something else? What's my phone percent? 14.
I just charged mine. 88.
What other questions we got?
Easy. It's bone.
Our dog is chewing his bone in the other room and he's smacking. He's like, do you want any more pets? Probably not. I mean, we're good with one dog right now. He's having a lot of stomach issues, so we don't really have the money for a lot of other pets. Favorite worship song. Meg, what's your favorite worship song?
Right now.
Right now? How?
You gotta give me a minute.
I don't know. My favorite worship song is, I mean, it's pretty much always In Christ Alone. That's like my big one, almost always. But what's the ones I've been singing lately?
He's been thinking of It As Well.
Oh, It As Well of My
Bethel Music,
Soul
It As Well.
by Bethel. They say some crazy stuff, some metal things, but they have really good music. So,
Okay,
what's the longest word you know how to spell? I have no idea. Do you want to play PUBG Mobile? Not really. I have a computer and an Xbox, so I'd rather not do that. Is it cross platform?
Okay.
What are some other questions we got?
The video games.
I'm just letting them know we were doing this. What are some other questions you got? Oh, just push the whole table. All right, no more. Sadly, no more questions. Oh no, sadly, no, it's not cross compatible. That sucks. That stinks a lot. Any more questions? And how was your day? It's been pretty good. I got to take a little nap. Been watching some movies.
Mm-hmm.
Meg rolls her eyes. She didn't like that I took a nap.
Because he was snoring really loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched some movies though. I hadn't seen Frozen 2 yet, so this is fun.
It was good. I'm still kind of amazed how lifelike they all look. So it's kind of scary.
Kind of scary.
Marvel, DC.
Well, Marvel movies, DC comics. That's how you have to answer that question.
That's my wife, guys. She's awesome.
Okay, that was so.
She had said the right answer because that's true. DC Comics all the way.
Would you rather have a monkey tail or owl eyes? Monkey tail.
I don't know, man. Owl eyes.
Pick stuff up with that.
Monkey tail, I think is right. What other things we got going? Billy Bob Joe, do we know you, or how did you find this chat? Not that I love that you're here. I'm just wondering. I'm just curious. Because my wife is a chicken nugget lover, so it's just curious.
What's 90% of shirts you wear?
Black.
Oh.
That's.
I always wear his shirts. I'm wearing it right now. Would you rather have finger-sized legs?
Finger-sized legs. Probably finger-sized legs.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about myself walking all around on little finger-sized legs.
Here's the snap.
Wow. My wife just called me fat on the internet in front of everyone.
Yeah,
your fingers would slap. Yes, you know me. Who is it? Who are you?
It's Lacey Butcher. Just joking.
How are you in West Virginia? Would you rather use a hammer made of nails or a nail made of tiny hammers? Hammer made of nails.
Yeah, I guess.
Who do we know that lives in West Virginia? They're going to say who they are, and then I'm going to totally forget. Or I'm going to feel so bad. How do you use a hammer? You're dumb. I know what you're referring to. What shirt brands do you wear most of the time? I wear a bunch of random ones. Basically, if I can get it for cheap, I like it.
Yep.
This one's called Pink Dolphin. I would like to eat mac and cheese, but I don't like laying on the floor. We have wood floor, so it's cold. Cheese. Favorite sport, basketball or League of Legends? Esports.
Football or basketball?
Mm-hmm.
Or wrestling.
Yeah, because of these freaking guns.
I really like wrestling, but I think it's a sport. Most would disagree.
Boom. Freaking bam.
How many dislikes do you think this video will get?
Probably a lot.
Can't watch them though.
I'm going to be moving there within the next year.
Oh.
Who is it?
I don't know. Chief, hi. Chief's
Yeah, we can't watch them. I did see something that was kind of funny. They said every sport should play one secret game a year, make everyone sign a non-disclosure act, and then whenever this happens again, then they just play all the years of like games that are secret. You're going to be very disappointed when you find out who Chicken Nugget Lover is. Can you do a cartwheel? I'm not going to be disappointed. I'm not going to be disappointed, but all right, get out your last questions. We're going to end the stream in 2 minutes.
I can't do a cartwheel. I thought I could.
You can't do it right now.
I can't.
Oh, it's Andrew. Oh, that's funny. All right, wait, here. I'll do a cartwheel in the living room.
Oh my god.
You gotta
You
move.
mean the dining room?
Yeah, the dining room. Ready?
Okay. Hang on.
Better tuck my shirt.
I know, serious.
All right, Chief. You gotta
Guys,
move.
why'd you ask this question?
Boom, bam. Did it, everyone. I'll do it again. I'm just worried I'm going to go through to the basement.
Close but wrong.
Beautiful.
What? You just flashed your belly at
I
everybody.
untucked my shirt. Graceful. I'm out of breath now. I'm a big boy. Caden, I don't need your thing. Caden, you should come play League with us.
Okay.
We need another one.
Okay.
And you said how bored you were. We're going to be playing. All right, y'all. I think we are going to end the stream. I know you guys have never played. I'm out of breath. I will throw the link to our Twitch if you want to come hang out with us in a little bit. It'll be like 30 minutes probably.
40.
Whoa. Right, yeah. I will send you the link to our Twitch and then I'll put it in the chat.
Sound so out of breath.
Because I'm tired.
You're like,
but here's the link. We do play on, or you cannot play it on Xbox, but we do have an Xbox, so we can play that a lot.
We can play Xbox.
Oh, Chicken Nugget Lover is Lizzie.
Oh, hey.
So there's our Twitch, so you can hop over there and see us. You can play. We'll play some games with you guys. So, but peace out, everyone. We love you guys.
Stay safe and sanitary.
Yep. Take showers, use hand sanitizer, wash your hands. Don't cough on people. And find some TP. All right.
Best of luck to you.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
And the stream.